What's going on, buddy? Soliaker here, and I got a letter from the Parks and Recreation here, and they're trying to say that they have no evidence or no nothing that Mr. Jeff Davis gave permission to Titusville to trespass not only myself but OVT. And we're gonna go through just a part of this. I'll put the whole thing up, and if you really want to see this, I'll create some kind of link so you can actually view this or whatever. This isn't so important, but what is important is about what they said. And it says, "We have completed our investigation into this matter and could not find any documentation to support a trespass warning in June of 2019. Because when I talked to her, I said 2019, not 2020, because so many incidences, whatever. We checked further and found a trespass warning issued in June of 2020 by Titusville Police Department. Brevard County Parks and Recreation employees confirmed that they did not direct Titusville Police Department to detain or issue a trespass warning against me. We cannot find any negligence on our behalf of our client, Brevard County Commissioners, blah, 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 blah. There'll be a screenshot or something if you want to really look at this. But anyway, we're about to get into a conversation that I had with Jeff Davis, and this is going back to when the incidents happened. So let's get into it. Sorry, now you're screwed because I do have evidence, and I warned you, and I warned you, and I warned you, and you didn't want to listen. So now I'm going to get you for even more because now your employees are complicit in lying. They are lying. See how that works? It's funny like that. And don't forget, you're a public official. So anytime I call about friggin', we're not even gonna get into that. I don't even care. You're lying. Jeff Davis and all your commissioners, I'm coming after your city now. The entire city is gonna get sued. Congratulations, you just won yourself a lawsuit. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. Solo Yacker, deuces.
You have reached the North Area Parks and Recreation office. Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, excluding holidays. To reserve a pavilion, please call the Sandrift Community Center at 321-264-5037 or the Port St. John Community Center at 321-633-1904. If you know your party's 5-digit extension, press 1. For administration, press 2. For the North Area Parks Maintenance, press 3. For the Recreation Superintendent. North Area Parks and Recreation, Diane speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Diane. Is Jeff Davis working today?
Sure. Would you like to speak with them?
Yes, if it's possible.
Sure. Hold on, please.
Jeff Davis.
Jeff Davis, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. I'm glad I got you on the phone. Just out of curiosity, there was an incident at one of your parks, and you, I guess you got called by the police, and was asked to, I guess, trespass a gentleman for carrying a firearm. Hello?
Continue.
Oh, I'm asking if it's true.
Who is this again?
My name is Mike.
I think I've had this conversation with you, Mike,
No,
before, or
I've never.
somebody from your organization.
I've never spoke to you ever.
Okay, well, somebody from your organization spoke to me. And
I'm not part of an organization. My name's Mike, and I'm calling about if you can trespass somebody that's carrying a firearm in a park.
Oh yeah, we can trespass somebody at a park. Yeah.
You can?
Yeah, absolutely we can.
What
Trespass someone.
what law is that?
Under if you're asking a question without I know it's a loaded question.
It's not a loaded. We can trespass in our parks if they're violations of the law. Right.
Vagrancy, a person that's a public nuisance, I mean, there are various laws. If there's a law violation, that we proceed with the cooperation of the local police.
Okay, so it's,
trespass can be issued.
right. So you're saying because of the carrying of a firearm, it's a nuisance?
No, I did not say that.
Oh, then I'm asking why was the gentleman trespassed?
What gentleman?
Andrew Diaz. He was
okay. So you are calling me in reference to.
And then you asked me if I was part of. You asked me if I was part of an organization. I said no.
Oh, it's still the same tone of question, or the same line of question.
It's no.
I was asking you was your line of questioning in relationship to
right.
an incident that happened that I already talked to the gentleman about.
Well, I'm trying to get the answers because right now I'm trying to get the answers because right now I have to get this trespass lifted, not only from me, but for Andrew Diaz. 2 people have been trespassed. My name is Mike.
The trespass should be lifted.
Nope.
Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
The trespass should be lifted.
It's not.
Okay. Well, let me call TPD. I spoke to Officer Little several weeks ago about it being lifted.
No, that's interesting because I just got off the phone with them yesterday and they said that we still have a trespass and we would be arrested if we return to that park. And then I just want to, and like I said, I'm not trying to go after you, I'm not attacking you, but I do want you to be very, very, very cautious because our constitutional protected rights cannot be deemed, the Supreme Court has deemed that our constitutionally protected rights cannot be considered a nuisance. It cannot be, you cannot go after somebody. If somebody's expressing their First Amendment right, and they're not creating a public disturbance, you cannot trespass them. They are allowed to use their constitutionally protected First, Second, Fourth, Fifth, 14th.
It's the Second Amendment right that we're referring to with reference to the weapons. But I can assure you that that trespass, I'll call again and let them know.
Okay.
That trespass needs to be lifted.
Thank you so much, Mr. Davis, because my very big concern for you is if you have a pen, I would love for you to read the statute on what happened.
I'm quite familiar with it.
790.33 of the Florida statute, which actually would hold you responsible, and they will fine you $5,000. It comes out of your personal bank account. It's a $5,000 fine for any time that you restrict my right at any county park or any city park or any town park in any part of Florida. The only person that can create gun laws is legislation. The state legislators can only create gun laws.
I'm quite aware of that.
Well, for 3 months, me and Andrew Diaz have both had a trespass, and we have not been able to return for over 3 months. And once again, like I say, these are things that we have to be very careful with. Not only myself, but as well as you, and as well as other police officers, because they are violating. They basically called you and they solicited a trespass through you. And if this was actually a court case, or if this was a lawsuit, you would now be dragged into it, because you authorized them to trespass you for a non-violent or a non-criminal anything. You know what I mean? So I really hope we've learned something from this, and hopefully it never happens again. But I'm going to let you know we are going to be coming back to the park now that our trespass is being lifted, or has been lifted. All right, bud. Thank you very much for your time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.